everybody, welcome back to another Wheelassassin build. Thank you so much for tuning in. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to build the Ghostbusters Firehouse from the awesome films. Now, the first materials you're going to need to grab yourself some smooth stone, and we're going to grab ourselves some polished andesite. What we're going to do first is we're going to make this square that goes around the bottom of the build, and basically that is where the roads should go, like along here and along the front section. Because this building is in New York, so it's around a busy area, and we definitely want to make sure this looks as city-like as possible. You'll notice at the front I didn't include the Ghostbusters logo at the front. I know that many other content creators have incorporated that into their build. I wanted to leave mine like it's an actual building, and then hopefully you guys can go and customize this how you'd like. I may do an interior, I'm not sure yet. If you'd like to see that, definitely comment down below, that'd be awesome. But yeah, let's crack on with the build. So if we're going to pop over this way, and I'm going to take obviously my smooth stone first, and I'm going to build this directly next to my other one just so I can use it as a reference if I need it. What I'm going to do first of all is take my smooth stone. I'm going to go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. Okay, so you want to make sure you cut it into the ground, just like so, and if you're building this on survival, definitely let me know in the comments down below, I'd love to hear. So let's just double check this is 21, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Amazing. We just want to double check everything we do, just in case, you never know. So this is nicely in line. What we're going to do now is we're going to go back by 24 blocks. We already have our 25th just here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. So that should be around 25 blocks this way now, and only 21 blocks going this way. So now we can make this into a nice rectangle shape. So let's go ahead, cut up to the point we've got over here. We just marked it out. Where is it? Just about here. There we go. And then make it into the nice rectangle or square shape over here. Now the reason we're making this base, like I said, is so we can actually incorporate this into a city if we wanted to, or we can even just use it as a reference, like a base plate for our actual build. So the next thing I'm going to do is take my polished andesite and I'm going to cut into the flooring over here only by 2 blocks like this. At the front it does go into 3 at some places because of the big garage door, and around the sides it is 3 as well. So what we need to do is go for 1, 2, 3, and then we can just kind of make this go back like this. It's good that we're doing this because, you know, we can actually plot where the building is going to go, and then if you wanted to add any other details in around the build, you could as well, because you have like a nice base to work off of. I'm thinking of doing more Ghostbusters builds. I absolutely love Ghostbusters. It's like the coolest film, so stay tuned for those guys, that'll be awesome. So once we have 3 going around these 4 corners like this, these 3 corners like this even, we're going to go ahead and cut this through 3 as well. But we're going to make sure on a couple of these we're actually going to come back later and just kind of add in blocks, because you'll see these little kind of barriers where Ecto 1 may come out of the garage, and they're kind of there just to represent a little bit of warnings that the garage door, you know, may not be open, so don't just like speed in to the building trying to get through, because you might crash. So that's what those are there for. So let's go ahead and fill in this entire space with our polished andesite now. Whoops. So making sure we have all these corners filled in now with our polished andesite. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright then guys, so now we have that done. What we're going to go ahead and do is take our stone. I've just grabbed these new materials, so just some stone and some yellow concrete as well as some yellow carpet for these little markers out the front. The first thing we're going to do is take our stone and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the front. So we leave a 5 block gap in the middle. And this is for the archway where Ecto 1 may be parked up. And then we're going to take the stone and kind of connect it up all the way around this square. Making sure you don't go on the polished andesite. This is just literally on the grass in between. So connect it up into a nice smaller rectangle like so. Then we can take our yellow concrete and we can stick one just there, and stick one just there as well, and then carpet on top of those 2 as well. Awesome. And whilst you're here, what we're going to do next is we're going to take our stone and we're going to fill in this entire flooring with stone to make it a nice kind of floored garage area for Ecto 1. Let's go ahead and cut this grass out and fill it entirely with stone. Alright then guys, so the next thing we're going to do is I've just scrapped my inventory once again to grab a load more new materials. Stone bricks, some normal stone again, some stone stairs, I almost said gnome stairs, which would have been hilarious to use in the build, some block of gold, a bell, item frames, stone buttons, redstone and oak signs, or whatever sign colour you want really. What we're going to do next is we're going to take our stone bricks and our stone, and as you can see on the building here I've actually kind of alternated the stones to make it look like a textured building. You know, it's quite an old building, it's quite run down, and the Ghostbusters kind of do it up and make it, you know, a good place of operations. So we're going to basically replicate that into the build. So don't worry about all the windows and things like that at the moment, we're going to come back to that in a second. So we're going to take our stone and our stairs at the moment, we're going to go basically build up to 6 blocks high from this point just here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and then 6 underneath that upside down stair there. So we've got 1, 2, 3 and obviously the base one, that's 4, 5 and then 6 and then obviously 7 because we need that base one to not be included. So 6 up from the base. And we're going to do that basically all the way around, but we're going to alternate between the materials. Now here I've done it a little bit too symmetrical, so we're going to take that one out and maybe take that one out as well. And then maybe add a stone there. So you can see it's a very, very random sort of design. So what I normally do is I try not to use as much stone on the kind of second line up, because obviously there's a lot of stone on the baseline for the kind of foundations of the build. So I go around with my stone bricks first, kind of make it in a weird layer effect, and then I add in loads of like blocks to make it look very natural after. So like now I've got that little base and go around kind of just plotting where I want some stone to be. And it doesn't have to be like every 1 block or every 2 blocks, it can be as random as you like. And then you can stick some on the third layer up as well, just to make it even more random if you wanted to. Save yourself a little bit of hassle later as well. So I'm going to do this all the way around until I hit about 6 blocks high, and then I'm going to come back and tidy up some of the windows and all that sort of crazy stuff. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that now guys. Okay then guys, so once you have this lovely looking shape here, it's a nice kind of run down looking square now. Hopefully you managed to do this okay. I know it was a little bit confusing at the beginning, I apologise about that guys. My speech is, yeah, it's not the greatest, I've got to admit. But I hope you managed to kind of space out all your stone in there with the stone bricks. My one looks a little bit like a rundown castle, but that's okay. I can always come back later and change it up if I want to. So I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more of a design in this little gap here. I'm going to do this 2 down, just to make it a little bit like that. So it's kind of like a square shape now going over the door. Almost looks like a hanger door or something like that. And that's for the archway over here. So to get the archway started, I'm going to stick a stone stair only 3 blocks up from the floor just there. And the same over here, but upside down these are. Like that. Then we're going to take whatever choice of bricks you want, materials, we're going to stick 2 like that in above the stone stairs like that. Then I'm going to stick 2 upside down again. Then I'm going to stick a block of gold in that gap just there. As you'll notice over here, it's kind of a weird shape. Kind of leave a little bit of a square, kind of a quarter of a square just in there. Then we're going to actually stick an item frame and a bell just on there like so. What we're going to do next is take our oak sign and we're going to stick 3 just above the bell like this. So on this one, I'm going to go second line down. Oops, where my keyboard actually loads. There we go. And I'm going to place a dash, like a slash sign, a dash even, and then an 8, and then a dash again. So it should look like this. Then I'm going to write hook and ladder, but I'm going to do it in all capitals just to make it nice and stand out. And for the and in between the hook and ladder, we're literally just going to use the abbreviated sort of and, like so. Then we're going to do the dash 8 thing again. So dash 8 and then dash again. There we go. And then you have the actual sign of kind of the Ghostbusters lair, if you like. That's cool. So the next thing we want to do is we're going to take our stone buttons, and as you'll notice there's a little bit of kind of detailing above on the stone. And these are supposed to represent some flashing lights, maybe to say that Ecto 1 is, you know, about to leave the garage. So if anyone's walking by, you may want to just jump out of the way because you may get squashed. So that's what we're going to try and do over here. So in line with the bell level, so one just there, then we're going to leave 2 block gap and place just one there as well, like so. So it should be just a block away, and then there's a stair like that, which is what we've got over here. Perfect. We can do the same over here, one there and one just there. Amazing. And then just kind of to diagonally of the these little markers, we're actually going to place ourselves a lovely item frame with a piece of redstone in it, and that's supposed to represent a little kind of flashing light. Once again, kind of a warning symbol to any pedestrians that may be walking by. You know, jump out the way because you don't want to get squashed. And there we have it. That is kind of the front done. We're going to go ahead and add in some more materials now. We're going to grab ourselves a stone slab, just a normal stone slab. This is not a fancy bricked one or anything. We're going to replace it with our stone block. And what I did here is, if you'll notice, I put some upside down stairs going all the way around this top bit, and these are just slabs underneath. And that kind of replicates the design on the real building. So I went for the sort of architecture of the building instead of the actual Ghostbusters sort of look to it. So that's what we're going to try and do here. Don't worry about this bit over here. I know this gets a little bit strange because it's like blocked out for this fire escape. But don't worry, we're going to add it all the way around for now, and then we'll come back to that later and kind of sort it out. So first of all, slabs all the way along this bit, just kind of on the top section of the sign, going around like this, all the way around the building, even on the back. We definitely want this place to be detailed everywhere you look for the build. It's going to be great. Then we go to there, perfect. Then we can take our upside down stone stairs and let's just go upside down right across the entire thing, even across the signs at the top there. So let's turn it around the corner, go all the way back, around the back again, upside down, around the corner, around this corner, and then connect it up to the front once again. I love the stone upside down stairs because they actually add in this little ledge that also kind of tricks your eye. You kind of think there's a normal stair just here, when actually the upside down one's at the top, which is pretty cool. Wicked, guys. You're doing amazing, by the way. If you do need to pause the video at any point because I do go too quickly or whatever, please definitely feel free to do so. In the top left corner up there, you'll see a little pause button. I think it's going to move. Yeah, it's going to move every time I move my character, but yeah, you know what I mean. Pause the video whenever you get stuck, and then feel free to ask me any questions you have about the build in the comments down below as well. That'd be awesome. Let's crack on with the next bit. Okay then, guys, for this next step, we're actually going to build the kind of almost where the firemen, or Ghostbusters in this case, actually, you know, can play pool or go into the sort of play the arcade machine that they have, or, you know, just wait for some calls to go and hunt some ghosts down. So we're actually going to build the kind of apartment looking bit to the build. So you're going to need yourself some brick block. You're also going to need some stone bricks, some nether brick fence, glass panes, and some stone brick stairs. And we're going to take this nice and slow because this does get a bit confusing. So take it easy. We'll go nice and slow. So taking your brick block just like this, we're going to actually just go in this gap just here, so it's on the building and not on the overhang bit. We're going to go up by about 12 blocks of this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. If you want to double check this right now, feel free to do so. It's always good to double check your work. Then we're going to take 2 lots of stone bricks, 1, 2, and then just 1 more brick like that. And then you'll notice there's slabs on the top, which we'll come back to later, because you do slab in the roof as well. Awesome. We'll do the same over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Then 2 stone bricks, and then 1 stone block, brick block like that. Make sure they're in line. I thought mine were a little bit off then, but no, they seem to be in line. That's lucky. Phew. I don't want to mess up already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 2 stone bricks, 1 more brick on the top. And then for the last corner, exactly the same. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 2 bricks, 1 block. Amazing. So you should have these 4 looking pillars now. They actually look like a little bit like torches, which is pretty cool. And now for this back section, we can literally just go ahead and fill this entire section in with bricks. Make sure it is the back, guys, because I've done it before where I've messed up so bad and I've actually filled in the front instead of the back, and then I've had to go back later and, you know, readjust it, which is a little bit frustrating. So make sure you got the run without the bell at the front, so it's just a wall on the back, and then fill this up straight to the roof where we built those bricks just up here, the stone bricks. Once we get to those, we can actually take the 2 again and go along, connect them up to each pillar, and then the bricks again at the top. Amazing. So now we're at the front of the build once again. We can go ahead and do an exact same replica of the pillars at the front, kind of next door to each other like this. So one there, and then these are facing in, by the way, not outwards. Should have mentioned that before. Sorry guys. There we go. So it's kind of like you double stack them now to make it go up by 2 like that. Now the next thing we do is we actually go ahead and add in a block just there. We leave a block, add in one just there, one there, one there, one there, and one there, and then you leave that empty just at the time being, like so. Although actually, we're going to do this instead. We're going to go like that instead. Double at the top. So let's go ahead and do that again. One there, one there, one there, one there, and then a double just there. Cool, we may have to come back and change that double up later, but I don't think so. Maybe or maybe not, so just keep that in mind. We're going to take our stone bricks now, and we're going to go ahead and kind of fill in these little gaps we just made. This is where the front windows go. They look pretty cool. There we go, we can curve it around the corner there, so it kind of goes diagonally down into the build now. So start from the bottom so we can go a little bit faster. Go up, fill in these little corners until you reach the top, like that, so you can make a little squared off shape like that. And we're kind of building this shape just here, so you'll notice there's the 2 that we were on about earlier. And then it goes into a curve, which is a little bit tricky. You're going to need some slabs for this section, as well as some stone slabs. And we'll grab some stone stairs too. Amazing. So, yeah, this does get a little bit confusing. So if you do want to pause the video, like I said, please feel free to do so. It is absolutely cool, guys. I really don't mind. It's totally awesome. So, stone brick stairs now. Stone bricks again, sorry. Fill it up to over these little sections we just made. And now as we get to this section just here, where we've got that kind of last one that goes into the bricks, we're going to go ahead and take ourselves stone brick slab, and we're going to place one just there. Then a stone brick, then an upside down stair like that. We're going to do the exact same on the opposite side. So upside down slab, no, just a normal slab, a brick block, a upside down stone stair, that's what I was meant to say. And then we can go ahead and kind of build these over, like so. Stick one there. There's actually some stone that needs to go in this gap just here, and that is just stone slab, then it goes into a stone block just back here, you'll notice, which is pretty cool. So we will leave this gap empty for now. Okay then guys, so back to the front. What we're going to do first of all is take our nether brick fence, and we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 just in that little gap just there, like so. Then we're going to switch around to the inside of the build. We're going to take our stone brick stairs and a stone brick block even, keep getting them confused, my bad. And we're going to literally just make this wall go back by 2. So basically making a replica, but inside the build, like so. And stop before you get to the top where it curves over, just so you don't have to do that as well. There we go, so stop just there. Cool. The next thing we're going to do is take our stone bricks, and we're literally going to fill this entire section over like this, all the way back, so we have a flooring in here now, making sure we can make a floor for this section here. Now I haven't built any stairs into this section so far. I was thinking of doing that if I do build an interior, but if you guys want to, you know, maybe skip the step where, you know, you don't want to see an interior but you want to add some steps in, feel free to do so. You could use this as a survival house as well, which is pretty cool. There we go. So now we have that shape going for us. That's perfect. We can take our glass panes and go up by 3 on each side like this, and then 1 in the middle as well. This gets a little bit tricky because obviously you have to place 1 at a time like that. And now we're just filling this with the blocks in between. I'm going to come to the outside so I can actually do this way around. I'm going to fill it over like this now, connecting up to both sides. I'm going to put another glass pane above each of these windows, and then put a pillar in between. Now what I'm going to do is fill this over. And now this next step, what I'm going to take is I'm going to take my upside down stairs, stick them on each corner, stick the pillars in between, and put another upside down stair on that one as well. Cool. Now I'm going to take myself some glass panes and go up by 3 again on each of these pillars. Nice one. And then we're going to go ahead and block it up again to the top. Now it's cool because this block does stay the same the whole way through. Just kind of like a massive kind of pole that goes up into the build, which is really, really helpful. Now I'm going to connect it up to those walls that we made on the inside. Then I'm going to go ahead and add in another block on this one and this one. I'm going to add in a glass pane just there, one there, and one in the middle again. Then a brick block. Then I'm going to take my bricks and go along like this. Cool. I'm going to take some stairs. I'm going to place this over like this. I'm going to place stairs on the top as well, like this, and then fill it over, like so. Cool, so it should look like this from the interior. Nice one. That is probably the most confusing bit about the build. That definitely took me a while to actually plan. I was trying to make the build look as detailed as possible, but without being so confusing. It was so hard to follow, but yeah, I think it turned out okay. And now what we can do is actually add in that brick block, and then a slab that just goes there, and then that's where the slabs actually come in, kind of over the top of the build, just there. So I'm going to put my bricks black just in there. Oops. There we go. So we can make that little shape there. It's kind of like the gargoyle at the top of the build. So we've got the shape just here. Amazing. Nice one, guys. If you've done that, you should give yourself a massive well done, because that is super, super tricky. Like I said, it took me so long to actually plan it, so if you've gone and done it in that, 30 seconds or something, that's insane. Well done, guys. Alright, let's do the next step. Alright then, so whilst we're at the front still, we can take our brick block and we can go along the top of this stone bricks like that. And we can actually make this a square as well, so basically make the rectangle shape we had on the floor, but on the roof now. And then we can just fill in the walls as we go, like this. Perfect. So now we should have a rectangle on the top like that. Amazing. I'm going to come around to the right side. I'm going to get started on this wall. I'm going to take my stone bricks. I'm going to go one there, one in. Then this actually goes up to the roof, like this. Let's build those two lines as well at the top. That is always a good marker to get us started as well. What's helpful is these go all the way around, so you can definitely use these as a nice reference for the rest of the build. So going around the corner, connecting up, nice one. And then back to this side, leave a 1x1 gap like that, and place a block. Basically exact same as we've just done there. Let's pillar straight to the roof again. Wicked. Then we can go one there, and one there. Then we can actually go ahead and add in a one just there. Cool. So now we have like 3 blocks coming down from the roof. Then we can place 3 gas panes in this gap just here. A 1 block just in there. A stone brick stair just upside down. A stone brick stair. Oops, wrong way around. My bad. 1 just there and 1 just there. Then a brick block just again. And then 1, 2, 3 gas panes. And then there's actually an iron block just here. So we can go ahead and add that iron block in right now, which is just there. I'm also going to grab myself an iron trapdoor, replace that with my nether brick fence, and I'm also going to grab myself a lever for the back of the build. And this is supposed to represent an air conditioning sort of unit, which is pretty cool. So that one there, lever just there, iron trapdoor, and then pull the lever to make the iron trapdoor go up like that. Amazing. Now on every kind of 2, we're going to place a stone brick going out like this on either side of these pillars. Wicked. And then bricks in between these gaps. Fill it up. Bricks here again on this side. And then 1 line of bricks just for this section just here. And that kind of fills in this little section of the wall like that. Now we're basically going to do the exact same over here. So we're going to leave a block going like that. Block again. Block again. Make sure this pillar goes straight to the roof. Boom, boom, boom. Nice one. 3 along again. Leave a 1x1 gap between each of these pillars. Drop this one down straight to the floor. 1 there. 1 on the side. Until you reach basically the top. Like that. Cool. Now this one doesn't have an air conditioning unit. Instead it just has a block just in that gap there. Then 3 windows. Then a block just there. Then I'm going to do a stone brick sort of stair pattern again. So upside down 1 just there. 1 facing the right way up. Then a block on top of that, and then 3, oops, my bad, 3 panes going up like that. Amazing. So once again, get your bricks and just fill in these little gaps, making sure you go down straight to the bottom, like a nice little pillar shape just here. And then exactly the same, filling in the gaps over this side, It looks like a really intricate build, but it's actually quite simple. It just takes a lot of time to, you know, plan everything out. So in this little shape just here that we have left, I'm going to go ahead and put 3 blocks just down there. I'm going to build this straight up to the roof. I'm going to place another 3 along like that. Same again, I'm going to build a pillar up until it connects up to the top like that. So you should have this weird shape just here. I'm going to take my glass panes, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Then I'm going to place a block just in this gap just here. Then the upside down stair, then the nice stair facing the right way. Then the block, and then 1, 2, 3 glass panes again. Like so. That right wall is now completed. Phew. Wicked. Now for the left wall. This is going to get tricky. Okay then, so similar to the right wall, what I'm going to do is start over in this corner. I'm going to build a window just going along here. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that for now. 2 pillars going straight up to the roof. One another block away. And then over here I'm going to kind of stack these up in an intricate design. Going up to the roof like this. Nice one. Exact same on the opposite side. This one is a nice simple window, but it's when we add the fire escape that it gets a little bit tricky. So definitely stay tuned. So 3 glass panes in this gap. Stone brick block. Upside down stair. Nice stair facing the right way. And then 3 a block, and then 3 glass panes going up to the roof. And then sticking a block at the top. Amazing. Phew. So a brick block pillar going straight up, filling in the little intricate gaps. And then the exact same over here. Up to the roof, like so. Then obviously we've got that little gap we've just left with the bricks just there. We're going to take our stone bricks and we're going to go 1, 2, 3 straight up to the roof, where we're going to add 2 along again to make that 3 at the top, and then another pillar going straight up to connect up to that 3 we just made. Then 3 gas panes, 1 block, 1 upside down stair, 1 nice stair facing the right way, I mean, a block, and then 3 glass panes in there. Now for the fire escape. Okay, so what we're going to do first of all is I'm going to take 3 stone bricks. I'm going to go 1 block in, just like that, leaving 2 block gap from this way. And we can actually build that stone, that brick block kind of wall that goes and separates the 2 like that. Now again, going every single one down, we're going to leave a block for the stone bricks in there. So stick this going straight up to the roof. So it's got a similar pattern to the actual windows, except this one's got a door in it, so obviously you're going to need to kind of block out some of the panes even, for a door. So doing the same over here, making a tower going up, putting in these little gaps in there, bricks in these gaps. Okay, and now we have a little baseline for where we want our stuff to go. So a glass pane I'm going to put just there. Then I'm going to place an upside down brick stair, which I need to go and grab again. So just over here. I'm going to place one just in there, like upside down like that. Now what I'm going to do is, actually there's a door just in there. So we're going to need to wait a second to add in that door. I'm going to stick a block just there. And that kind of lets us mark out where this door is going to go. Cool. Then I'm going to place an upside down stone brick stair, which I need to go grab again just from here. Just in there. Then I'm going to place a block just there. Then I'm going to place a glass pane and an upside down stone brick. A brick, what are they called? Brick block. It's so easy, but I keep forgetting stuff. In there like that. And that should just be on level with this second floor just here, which it is, so phew. Again, give yourselves a pat on the back for that, guys, because that does get very, very tricky. And now once we have that shape going for us, I can actually just go ahead and remove these little blocks in here. So making sure you have 2 on this side, and making sure you kind of leave it so it's on this pillar of bricks just there. I'm going to scrap my inventory now. I'm going to grab some dark oak doors, some nether brick fence, and some nether brick slab, as well as some ladder just over here. Now the ladder actually goes up the side of the bricks just there, the stone bricks, so we can make this go all the way up, just in line with that door just there. So for the doors, that was a bit of a stutter, there we go. For the doors I'm going to go back into the build and stick the doors in there like that. Amazing. Then for the nether brick I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 1 just there, and then basically connect it around the ladder, and then the fence around it like that. And the exact same up here. 1, 2, 3. Build it out, and connect it round. And across for the ladder, like so. Amazing. Wicked. Okay, so now that section is done. Another wall completed. Brilliant. So now let's go ahead and fill in the rest of the build. So before we actually crack on with the rest of the flooring and stuff like that and inside the build, we're going to go ahead and make this little overhang bit alongside the building. So what I did for this was I literally just put some stairs kind of on that first block of bricks here, the stone bricks. So one just there, come around the corner, place one there and one there. Then we'll leave it all the way along till we reach this corner. We do the same, and then the back. Then leave a gap, put 2 there. Leave a gap, go around the corner, put 2 there. And then leave a massive gap, put 2 there. And then obviously another 2 around here. And then you just connect the slabs all the way going over the top of these upside down stairs. So yeah, it looks pretty good. Make sure you go around, connect up every single block. You don't want any blocks left behind. There we go. Amazing. So I'm coming inside the building now, and I'm only going to take 2 materials with me, so stone brick stairs as well as a brick block, and I'm going to go around the exterior walls of these kind of sections over here, leaving that gap just there. Go around from here, and I'm going to build this second floor in here now, the third floor even in here. So now we have that stair shape going around like that in a nice square. I'm going to take my stone brick slab and I'm going to fill in this entire section like this, making sure that every single block is not missing a gap, so that no one falls through the floor when they go ahead and step on the floor. That would be very bad. Here we go, and then make sure fills up. You also want to make sure this is on level with the just below the door, so it actually looks like a floor, and then you can actually place stuff on this as well. So now in this little gap we can go ahead and put bricks going all the way along inside these little intricate gaps, as well as going alongside the stone bricks. This also looks great detail as well. Then fill it over. Don't worry about the stairs, you can always change the stairs up if you want to. My bad, I think I just made a mistake. Phew, it's all good, fixed. No one noticed. Oh wow. There we go, to make it look nice, like a nice old wall over here. I know this is a very long tutorial, I do apologise for that, guys. I wasn't expecting it to be this long, but yeah, it's been a fun one. Then we can take our stone bricks and we can go along the top like that. Take our stone brick slab and go all the way along the top of these bricks, the brick blocks, all the way along. Make sure you don't miss a single one. And then once you have that done, you can basically follow this pattern just here, but going along a slab underneath the top slab above the bricks, the blocks even. Bricks and blocks, they're so similar, but it's so hard to make sure you get the right one to say about. It's so tricky. Here we go. If you guys are enjoying the video, by the way, please definitely smash a big like, that'd be really awesome. Definitely helps out the channel, and it definitely makes me want to make more tutorials for you guys. So if you're enjoying this one, please do that, that'd be amazing. Almost completed. Almost there now. And there we go. Amazing. Let's drop down to the first floor, fill in the rest of the first floor, and then we've completed the build. So I'm on the left side of the build now. I've taken myself some glass panes, an iron trapdoor once again, block of iron, and a lever as well. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in line with the ladder. I'm going to go just a block underneath this one. So I'm going to leave a block gap, which is just about there. I'm going to place one there. Oops, my bad, not one there. You need to go 2 away from the ladder like this. And we're going to go 3 blocks like that. Cool. Place it in our glass panes to here. And then we're going to leave a 1, 2, 3 gap and place 2 lots. 2 high even windows like that. Cool, so you should have this shape here. So recapping, 2 away from the ladder, 1, 2, 3. 3 away from the next window, and then only stacked up 2 like that. Amazing. Now going around to the other side, what we're going to do is we're actually going to make a door this side as well. So we're going to need to grab ourselves a doke art door. I can't speak at all. Oh, it's quite funny. So going 3 away from the actual wall now, we're going to place a door just in here. Change that up to stone. Door just like that. And then 2 blocks 1 block away from the door, we're going to put 2 glass panes in that. Now leaving 1, 2, we're going to place a little sort of extractor fan sort of thing over here with a 3 window just besides that. So I'll do a quick recap in a second. So going 1 block up above the door, which is 3 blocks away from the back, there is a double window. Then from this double window, leaving 3, on this third one there's a extractor fan, obviously with the iron trap door and the lever behind it. Then there's a triple window, 2 high like this. Then we go ahead and leave 2 and put another double window, but stacked up 2 high like that as well. Amazing. Now let's pop ahead on the inside, grab ourselves some red concrete as well as some normal glass. Just a glass block this is. We're going to go ahead and add in this garage door. Okay, so I've also added myself some stone bricks again and some normal stone. So what I'm going to do is just a gap behind the actual door frame. We're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This goes up to on either side. Then we go up another one just to make sure it's over that kind of door threshold and go like that. And then we can go ahead and stick 2 glass blocks just in there. These are 2 high, 2 above, sorry, like that. So we should have this weird looking shape just here. Then we're going to go ahead and actually put some stone just at the bottom, stone just at the bottom, and then go ahead and alternate your stones again. So you can probably do the exact same as you did on the exterior, use that as a little guide for the interior. So like this, like that, and it just adds a little bit of a detailing on the inside so you don't miss out any opportunistic detailings. Cool. And yeah, that's complete, guys. We have built the firehouse from Ghostbusters. Blimey, that was a long tutorial. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this one. If you have, please definitely smash a big like. That'd be awesome. If you want to stick around for more tutorials, I'm definitely going to think about doing an interior for this build. So if you'd like to see that, please definitely consider subscribing as well. That'd be amazing. Thank you so much for staying with the channel, staying with the video for this long. I really do appreciate it. It's been amazing to have you guys follow along. I hope you've enjoyed. Yeah, definitely stay tuned, and I'll see you at the next Wheelassassin video coming very, very soon. Have a good one. Goodbye for now.